Well, how you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm pretty good. This is well, hi, my name is Mike Terror, and this is the first show. And everything that could go wrong, that could possibly go wrong, went wrong. So, we've just been adjusting and trying to get used to what's going on. And I have a special friend here. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Skabz the Clown, the worst clown in H-Town. Hi, how are you?
Skabz the Clown. How did you get that name?
I chose that name because I wanted to be that everyone would pick.
You wanted to be the what?
I wanted to be the one that everybody would pick.
Oh, I get it.
I'm also here to promote healing.
Healing?
Yeah. That's what Skabz do.
Yeah, you're right.
Still some of that
That is I'm such a terrible host.
Boom. I'm going to do this the right way.
I poured way too much. But, it's been that kind of day.
It has been a day.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Speaking to...
Oh, here.
A day.
Clank. I've always enjoyed the concept of a show like this, and I watch a lot of shows like this. And this really wasn't my idea to do this, but the decision to do it was based off of somebody else enjoying conversation with me and recommending it. So I figured, you know what? Why not?
Yeah. I used to do that interview show online in 2020.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
COVID stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all online.
Now, I'm admiring your mustache. It's beautiful.
Thank you. New. I've never really done a mustache before. It's always been pretty clean shaven and kept the goatee.
It's waxed?
Yeah. Well, I used gel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your brother had a waxed mustache for a while.
He still does. His is much nicer than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in the learning phase. Mine's way thicker, so I need to trim it down a little bit. But, yeah, when I stopped working back in July, I kind of just grew out a full beard. Then I had a gig. And then I was like, I need to shave for this gig. And Lex, my partner, really liked the mustache, so I left it. And I was like, I'll shave it off. But that was in July.
Now you can give mustache rides.
Hell yeah.
That's
5 cents each.
Man, that's a bargain. How can you resist? So, what's on the horizon for Skabz the Clown?
I've got a couple gigs coming up. I've got something completely different on Sunday. Those will probably come out way before Sunday, or way after Sunday. But it's called Amazing Stories, where just pick a couple stories, either one or two, and you talk for 5 minutes about it. So I'm actually going to talk about Mike Terror. I'm going to talk about like 80 Tribe and all the other sideshow groups I've been in and stuff like that.
For those in the audience who don't know, what was your involvement with Mike Terror? How did that happen?
I was the stage monkey for Mike Terror, just putting on masks and costumes and doing sideshow stuff and sparks and whatever else. And God, how long have we known each other now?
I want to say, well, the first Mike Terror and 80 Tribe involvement, that first show was May 1st, 2009.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've known each other even before that, before music was a thing or any of that, but that's a whole other story.
That is a wild story.
We have, okay, you guys had a group that would do shows at raves in Houston. It was the 80 Tribe. And we actually have you guys to thank for bringing us on and helping us do our first show.
Yeah, it was at that the Underground, right?
Right, University of Houston Underground.
Yep.
And the idea was just to, like it was any other song in a DJ set, instead of mixing in another song, they would mix in live performance from Mike Terror, and it.
I mean, that was like technically before I even actually joined the band, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everything sort of evolved after that. It got to the point where, like, instead of Mike Terror being part of 80 Tribe shows, like 80 Tribe was part of Mike Terror shows, and then we just incorporated members into the band, and we did shows everywhere, and it became kind of its own thing. And then we just started making you would, like you said, would you call yourself
Stage monkey.
Stage monkey, be acting out characters and things like that, and
Like the characters, I did Toxie.
yes,
I did one of the aliens from They Live. We had masks for other stuff, but like never really utilized them.
that's right. For the song Invasion, I was going to have you be some sort of alien overlord with like lasers in your eyes and
Yeah.
all kinds of shit. But that never happened,
No.
and the mask is gone forever.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened to it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But
I
you know
don't know
what?
if you ended up with it or I ended up with it or I don't know.
I found the mask I think it was Toys R Us.
Yeah, I remember it was like a Terminator mask or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah. We were just going to like glue lasers and stuff to it?
Yeah, and some sort of monk robe. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool in my head anyway.
I remember liking the concept. We just never utilized it.
And now, Mike Terror as a band, not really doing anything right now, but still recording material for future releases. All of the live efforts sort of evolved into this hodgepodge of things that we call.
It was just mayhem on stage sometimes, especially the smaller stages.
Oh yeah,
I liked, the bigger stages were great, like band had a lot of room, we could move around and everything, but those tiny stages where we were just like all up on each other and it was just chaos on stage, those are my favorites.
oh yeah. We were sweating on each other and bleeding on each other.
If it wasn't us doing staples, it was Alan hitting Josh in the head with his bass or with his guitar, and Josh falling off stages, and yeah.
That was a good old time right there.
God, we did have some crazy times.
And
We traveled around. We did like a Texas tour. We College Station was always the weirdest to me
why is that?
because it just didn't seem like the kind of place where they would like us. And to a degree, they didn't. They didn't like us, like because the local bands thought we were like coming to their territory or something stupid, and everybody loved us because we were just so visual and wild, and they got angry about it.
Oh, yeah, I remember there was like a Christian death metal, or would it be life metal? Whatever. They went on before or after us. No, they were going on after us, and they got a mop bucket with bleach, and they mopped up all the blood off the stage after we were done. And that stood out to me.
I had totally forgotten about that until just now.
Somewhere I have a picture of the blood on the stage. And this would be the part of the podcast where I put it on the screen if I can find it during the editing process.
Editing process. Oh man. Oh, that show was kind of a blur.
There's a lot of blur
Yeah.
from back then. We were whippersnappers.
Yeah, we were, I don't know, like everybody loved us. We were partying all the time. We probably could have been more professional, but didn't seem like we needed to.
Oh, the way I look at it is we're what? We're in our 20s.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, right.
Why? What's
we were rock stars. Party, have fun.
I was certainly having a great time, but it mattered to me to have a quality product at the very least.
Yeah.
But I know we pissed off a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
And You know, they'll get over it.
Those people who didn't like me because of Mike Terror when I started doing solo shows.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they just had like just in mind that I was gonna like fuck the stage up and like because we had just been us on stage, so they thought I was just gonna be just as messy, just as wild, and then realized like I mean I'm still kind of a messy performer on stage, but it's pretty contained.
They didn't realize that it was the string players.
Yeah.
Blame it all on the string players.
Yeah, they're not here to defend themselves, so yeah, makes sense.
Well, I'm sorry that we made business hard for you initially, and you know it's not over yet. I could still ruin your reputation some more.
That's what this is for, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I figure I'm probably if I continue to do this show, I'm probably gonna have discussions with some colorful characters that not everybody is happy with, and hopefully in that regard I'll piss everybody off
and make everybody happy at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you're not rubbing people in some way, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So but the most important thing to me is that I'm just I'm seizing on an idea.
Yeah. Still doing something.
Sure.
Still having fun.
And that's been the whole inspiration behind the artistic process here is just if you have an idea, bringing it to fruition, a concept, a song, a music video, a live performance, why stop there? Short films eventually.
Yeah.
I doubt I'll ever do a feature film though, but
Not
start
with that
somewhere.
attitude.
You're right. Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at Trauma.
Oh, man, that was an experience.
Yeah.
Do you remember, did you pee with Lloyd Kaufman?
No, I did not. I remember seeing him at the back of the room when we performed at that horror fest, though.
Oh, you weren't in the
No, I couldn't-
bathroom/dressing room?
No, I had other gigs that weekend, I believe. So I showed up late. I showed up like right when we went on stage or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing him at the back of the room, like while we were performing, and I was like, "Oh my God, Lloyd Kaufman's watching!"
Yeah, he said that our Toxie was better than his, the one that he brought to the convention.
Really?
So I had a boy.
Man, nice. I never knew that.
Yeah, No,
I
he
was Toxie.
and he came to back to the convention the next day. He didn't get the words right. He was singing, "Buckle up, Toxie, buckle up." It's a safety belt enthusiast.
Yeah, I mean, like I think that was just our joke anyway. For the longest time, was just buckle up, Toxie.
That's what some of our listeners, I won't call them fans, would tell their kids when they were listening to our CD. It's like, "Buckle up, Toxie. Yep, put on your seatbelt, young man."
Nice.
Yeah,
Good. We helped.
we sure did. Wow, that's surreal.
Yeah, it really is.
Do we have any other stories like that?
God, nothing with anybody as cool as Lloyd Kaufman.
When we did that weird tour with that band.
Oh yeah, Mary
Those-
Magdalene
Yeah,
and Blue Felix.
that's right.
Yeah, I still listen to Blue Felix. I like them.
I remember our manager, in quotes, at the time said, "Man, y'all are pissing off Sid from Slipknot," because apparently he managed Blue Felix or something.
I know he was in one of their music videos.
Huh.
But I didn't know anything about him managing or anything.
Somehow he was involved, according to our manager at the time. And, we were in our 20s. And if,
Yeah. How are we pissing him off? Because we did makeup and we had a DJ?
maybe, or I think it's because we would show up before everybody else and set up our instruments. And I guess maybe they thought it was unprofessional. Or were we more professional by showing up early and setting up our shit?
I feel like we were more professional.
Well, I'm not going to say that. Blue Felix, you're a bunch of great guys, and we love you.
Yeah,
And,
still listen to you guys.
And Mary Magdalene, you're also super cool, and we enjoyed performing with you guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Lex.
Hi.
There's a kitty cat, a scrotum cat,
He is a scrotum.
with short legs.
Very short legs. Just like every scrotum.
You're
Right? Right?
I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. I kind of wish my scrotum had legs.
Right? Well, I don't know. It'd probably try to like run away all the time.
Well, if it could detach, at least it could get things done around the house for me.
Man, mine would just hide.
You're right. Can you
Run
imagine?
away, like
Like you're getting up, you got to go to work in the morning, and you can't find your dick and balls.
I don't know. Like, do I need them at work?
Yeah. Unless you have some other way to pee. Pee is stored in the balls.
It is stored in the balls. Well, then, like, my balls will take care of it while they're here doing the dishes.
But if you don't have your balls and your penis to get rid of your pee, how does it come out? Do you like have a vagina underneath?
I don't know. I feel like it's just like one of those clicky button things.
Clicky button.
Yeah, just like click into it. Maybe just pee out of your butthole.
Okay.
I've totally done that, like drunk.
Yes.
Well, the day after getting drunk.
Well, okay. At least the mystery is resolved. But wouldn't that be cool if you had a vagina under your dick and balls?
You switch it out. Be like, I feel like using this one today.
Yeah, and then like to use your dick and balls, you have like something that you plug into your vagina.
Man, and then you could just go fuck yourself whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
Just pop it off and go.
That'd be quite the experience.
You go on a date with somebody and be like, why'd you bring your cock? I brought mine. It's never going to work.
Okay, fine. I'll leave mine at home next time.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to use the cock.
Well, to that, you could just have like a bag or a purse and keep it with you.
Just in case.
Just in case you need it. Like, I'm not feeling very penis-y tonight.
Not feeling very penis-y tonight. Just give my penis a break tonight, you know.
I'm still
You do
looking
all
at
the
that
work.
glorious mustache.
You should grow one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had one from time to time, but it goes with a beard.
Yeah, I mean, I got the beard too.
I thought
They just don't
about
connect.
for a while having a mustache and shaving the beard and wearing aviators. You know, and tucking my shirt in.
You have to tuck the shirt in. You don't
Yeah.
want to look ridiculous.
Well, there's no other. I feel like that's the proper way to accentuate when you have a large stomach.
I don't know. I feel like untucking the shirt shows off less stomach.
Well, if I had a big mustache and aviators, I feel like showing off the stomach would be necessary because you have to bring it all together.
Yeah, true. You
And
gotta wear
like,
pearl snaps.
pearl snaps and the little shorty shorts from the 80s. Like
Yeah,
the
and boots.
The ones that if you bend over properly, your nuts might show.
Yeah.
Or
If you
the,
lift your leg up real high or something.
or the seam might come up and give you a Melvin. Or so you'll have like ball cleavage.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get your own camel toe going. More of a moose knuckle.
That's hot.
Yeah. Or ninja foot. That's one of my favorite.
I've never heard of ninja foot.
Yeah, ninja foot. You get it because they wear the flip flops with the socks under them. I don't know. The flip flops probably have a name. They're probably just not like ninja flip flops.
But that doesn't have anything to do with balls.
No,
Does
but
it?
but like they're wearing socks under the flip flops, so the piece that goes in between the toes pulls back the fabric.
Huh.
Google a ninja foot. You'll see what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
fine. So what do you want to do in your future as Skabz?
I don't know. I like where I've been going. I've got a pretty steady show. I do want to add more acts. I want to learn some new stunts, get some more juggling stuff, more jokes. I do want to try and book myself for more kids' parties. Because I do those fairly often. Well, not fairly often. I think few and far between. But they're fun. They're fulfilling. They pay well. Because like kid shows, I don't just like do clown stuff. I teach kids about bugs. So like it's educational. And I almost became an educator. So I like doing that.
Tell me more about that.
I wanted to be an English teacher.
No shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I wanted to be an art teacher.
Man, we would have been like the coolest teachers in school.
Yeah, imagine that if we even taught at the same school.
I know, right? I don't think they would allow that.
Well, but then if we did that, would we still be who we are? Would we still have met? Let's say we hadn't, and then we taught at the same school, and then we were like, hey, I feel like in a different life we were doing something different.
In an alternate universe, there's teacher versions of us at the same school.
It's like,
They probably don't like each other.
why do I feel like stapling your head or walking on your face?
What do I feel like yelling in a microphone or hitting you with a mop?
Man,
Oh, that was something we did talk about. We do need to find a new Toxie.
that's true.
We need to find a new alien. It could be the same person.
It could be. You'd find a willing participant.
I still have the tutu.
Somebody tall and handsome. And, willing.
Lex.
You know what? I could see that.
Actually, have you seen the trailer for the new Toxie? Do you know who's playing Toxie?
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. So it's going to be a little Toxie, which I'm honestly excited for. Like the cast is like ridiculous for Trauma. So like I want to see it.
I wish I had asked more questions about that last time I talked to Lloyd. They were down here for the anniversary of Toxic Avenger or something, and we were talking for a little bit, and I asked if he could tell me anything about the development of it, but something I should have asked is like, what's been the extent of your involvement in the new one, Because I'd hate to think that they just like rented out or sold the IP.
Yeah. I mean, like, from what I've seen, it looks like a Trauma film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure Lloyd Kaufman's name was all over it.
God, I really hope he's in it.
Oh, yeah.
And, I heard...
I do know somebody who's involved with Trauma. I could talk to them.
I still have Lloyd's business card.
Yeah. Call him. See what happens.
He
You
told
remember me? Just go buckle up, Toxie. Buckle up.
He might. You never know. He probably meets all kinds of people. But
Yeah. Last couple of interviews I've seen with him, he's just been as weird and wild as he's always ever been.
He was wearing a Tupac hoodie last time I saw him. And it was like an artsy one. It was a full color, like all over print Tupac thing. And I was like, you're fucking awesome.
It was probably somebody else's, and he was like, I want to wear that while I'm on camera. And they were like, okay, you're the boss, Lloyd.
Yeah. Yeah, he was with his wife and a Toxie. Basically just like... I think he always gets the same fat guy and puts a mask on him and calls him Toxie.
I could be that fat guy.
You know what? I could be too. I've been fat before, so shut the fuck up.
I can get fat again for Toxie. I don't mind. Only for Toxie, though.
I'm trying to keep it under control, but what's middle age?
Depends on when you die.
I'm not quite a millennial. I'm like right before the millennial era occurred.
Yeah. I was born in 84, so I'm like somewhere in between there.
You're definitely one of them. You're one of those.
Hell yeah. I was raised in the 90s.
Well,
Because I was raised in the 90s, like anything that says blacklight reactive or glow in the dark is a selling point for me.
huh.
Because I was the Spencer's generation.
I sort of noticed that looking around.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. So,
Me too.
I mean, you were only born like maybe 3 years after me. Kinda.
Yeah, you're the old guy.
Yeah, I remember cartoons in the 80s.
So do I.
Like
I watched Ghostbusters and Thundercats.
fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He-Man.
Yeah,
We said that at the same time.
we did. Hell yeah. Cheers to that.
Clank.
Did you watch the new He-Man? The
No.
Kevin Smith?
I heard he died in the first episode.
Kind of.
Yeah,
You should watch it. Kevin Smith did a really good job on it.
I heard, well, there's always mixed reactions, but I hate going off of anybody's impressions for shit. But like it's on my list of things to watch.
Yeah.
Like people have been slamming the fuck out of the new Marvels movie, but I enjoyed that movie. It was fun for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think it's... So I'm not really into the Marvel movies or any superhero movies anymore because it's just oversaturated and I'm kind of burnt out.
I understand.
So from what I've gathered from internet arguments is people say it sucks because it's not the superheroes they want to see. And people are defending it by saying you're just mad because it's a mostly woman-fronted movie with POC main characters.
Well, that's just silly.
Yeah, from the trailers I've seen, yeah, like it's Captain Marvel and everything. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm just over it.
That was one thing that I sort of commend them on, is that when you watch it, there's nothing political in there. There's no fucking... Because sometimes it feels a little bit forced, political messaging in films.
Yeah.
None of that shit was in there. I mean, I guess if you want to say, well, the casting was political, it's not like they make it seem that way or they even talk about it in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, well, there were people that were angry when, like, Captain Marvel came out or when Wonder Woman came out because, they want manly superheroes. That's what superheroes are.
Well... That's just gay.
It really is. See, I'm not the only one.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I miss saying gay, ironically.
Well, I mean, if Thor's rippling, shiny abs and girthy muscles are something that does it for you, then more power to you.
Yeah.
There's an audience for that.
Yeah. I mean, we were having a conversation about him the other day. Chris Helmsworth.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody at work said he's one of the richest people out there right now.
No shit.
And one of my other coworkers was like, no way, Whoopi Goldberg has way more money than him. And they argued about it. And I was like, there's Google, guys. Turns out, Whoopi Goldberg, way more money than Chris Helmsworth.
Why isn't she in the MCU yet? Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't know, man.
She played a really
good?
I think
there was
MODOK.
Huh? Who? MODOK?
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg would play an amazing MODOK.
He does the first one. MODOK is the first. I could just see her just like. I was thinking there was that iteration of it was just one of the offshoot comics, one of the Watcher, kind of comics.
Oh yeah.
Because the Watcher would see like the different, universes and the people there. Like I could see her as there was that one offshoot where Storm was a tribal like warrior, like in the jungle. And I could see like Whoopi Goldberg doing that as like an older version of like Storm and her tribe or something. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
But Hollywood's cowards. They would never touch The Watcher.
Disney has.
Disney's done The Watcher?
They have a animated What If series.
Really?
And The Watcher is all up in that ass.
Well, of course, yeah, that's where it comes from.
And
it's the What If, yeah.
He's more like involved though, because it's basically the show is him looking at a multiverse instead of just like, what if this happened? And
the multiverse is getting super popular.
Yeah, and it was interesting to me the way it worked because like somebody from the multiverse he looked around and because he was so powerful he could see the Watcher. So he like basically broke the barrier of that universe and like went after the Watcher. It's good. It's a good show, man.
Yeah, it's on Disney.
Yeah. There's season 2 coming in December.
Trying to make that money, huh?
Who? Me?
Yeah. Getting a sponsorship. Come on, Disney, sponsor.
I wish.
Sponsor Mike.
Well, the one thing, I mean, okay, I grew up a comic book nerd.
Same.
So
I haven't been into comic books in a long time. Like I pick them up here and there. Like I know some stuff, but like I haven't kept up at all. There's so much out there now.
It really is, and I guess that's I kind of pick and choose a little bit, but I like to keep up with the stories. I'll watch pretty much any Disney Plus show just because I want to know the details as they go forward in the movies and shit. Because it's sort of replaced comic book reading for me.
I could see that. Some of my favorite comics will never become movies or TV shows, though.
Were you ever a fan of Wolverine?
I don't know. I like Wolverine as a character, but like the fandom kind of pushed me away from liking him.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm more of a Spider-Man guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of Spider-Man shit coming out.
And that's what I'm loving. Like the movies, I don't care. I don't really care about like, the live action movies. They kind of messed up Carnage. Venom wasn't that great. They had to like do 3 new Spider-Mans before they decided, okay, this is the one we like. Kind of like when Hulk was doing like the solo movies. There was like 3 Hulk movies with 3 different characters playing the Hulk until the Avengers came out.
It's interesting to me because...
And Lou Ferrigno should have been a bigger part of each one.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like an offshoot character for a moment in a couple of the movies.
Did you see She-Hulk?
I did not. I heard really good things about it, though.
I found it entertaining. But
Yeah.
there was a episode where they paid homage to the Lou Ferrigno Hulk.
Yeah.
And they shot a sequence that was in the style of that. And they had like a big beefy looking woman play She-Hulk, whereas like Lou Ferrigno played the Hulk.
Yeah.
And it was all 70s looking and shit. I was like, man, this is fucking awesome.
China was She-Hulk in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can only find that on certain websites, though.
Oh,
That's not a joke.
man. Send me a link if you can find it.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'm sure you could just like go to P-Hub or X and XXX or whatever, and find it.
They actually painted her green and
Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's got like a purple sports bra and the purple little shorts in the beginning.
And she got diddled, or that's not the right word.
Yeah, diddled. Yeah, doodled,
Diddle-doodled.
dawdled a little bit too.
Squirtle.
That happened a little bit, I think. No Pokemon crossover. Yeah, never got into Pokemon.
Me neither, but it's funny that there's one called Squirtle.
Yeah. I always thought that Squirtle was always just like and Bulbasaur was always Bulbasaur.
That's how I feel sometimes if I eat a lot.
Yeah.
Bulbous.
Yeah. It's like I'm full and horny. Bulbous whore.
Bulbous whore. Oh, I didn't attach the whore part until you just said it. Goodness.
And one thing I'm kind of excited about, movie-wise, Dune. That's the kind of nerd I am.
Really?
Yeah.
You like Dune, huh?
Yeah.
I like taking dunes.
Yeah. Sand dunes.
Well. I'll just leave it at that.
No, it's another thing. Like, I'm really excited. I like Dune, the new movie. I was like, Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya and everything, and Jason Momoa. Like, I actually liked it. They did a good job on it. They had to cut some things. They moved some things around, but overall, they did a pretty good job. And I'm liking that they're going to split it into multiple movies. But I know they're probably not going to do any of the other books because Hollywood's a bunch of cowards.
Well, I think the money drives it. Like, if it if it had a massive audience in the beginning and it made a shitload of money, they'd probably keep on doing it and look for more intellectual, where's the rest of the IP? It's sort of like Star Wars, even though they shat on the original IP.
Yeah.
But I still enjoyed those movies.
I did too. Like, I enjoyed... like the originals, the Holy Trilogy is what I like to call them. Great, beautiful, love them. Like, I could quote that shit back and forth. You remember when I got the Imperial symbol carved out on my chest with a scalpel? Yeah, I love me some Star Wars. But Episode 1, I feel like we could have done with way less Jar Jar and way more Darth Maul.
Oh, man.
The other movies, like the second one, it was kind of garbage. Third one, it was cool to see Anakin become Vader. The newer movies, I don't know. The last one was pretty good. I liked it. I like the concept. I feel like they could have explained the concept a little better, but I like where they went with it.
I didn't like the part in after Anakin became Vader and they told him that his woman was dead.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like,
and he destroys the room. Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally get that. It was like, you a little whiny bitch. No! Like, you killed her. You saw yourself do it.
oh, Vader. I like Vader. It was very satisfying for me when in Rogue One he showed up at the end and destroyed everybody.
Yeah. I liked it when he showed up in Mandalorian and stuff. Or not Mandalorian. It was Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That was good. Why is
Yeah.
that less memorable for some reason?
Because you're so consumed with everything else because of the Mandalorian and everything. Yeah.
Bunch of shit. Didn't he show up supposedly? I didn't watch Ahsoka.
I haven't watched Ahsoka either.
Somebody told me it's basically just like a continuation of the Clone Wars
Yeah.
animated shit, and I didn't watch that.
I had tried to get into it because I wanted to check it out because I know it's it tells a lot of the lore and the old stories and stuff, but I just couldn't get over the first season with the droids that Roger, the comic relief of them. I hear it gets much better and has more adult themes than just, goofy stuff.
Mexi was telling me, he's like, if you didn't watch that shit, you won't really get Ahsoka. So just watch a YouTube thing where they cover all the seasons in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I did that, but then I didn't watch Ahsoka.
I'll watch it eventually. I just don't want to pay for the streaming service.
Word. This has been going on for 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's long enough?
That depends on you. How long episodes do you want to do?
That's what she said.
I don't know. Audience, I don't know. Attention span plays a part. 30 minutes is digestible. Some people like hour-long shows.
Oh, let's go ahead and cut this one and see.
Okay. What, 15 minutes of commercials in between? That's how you make it an hour? Okay.
Should the cat make an appearance?
Do you want to bring Grizzy over here?
This cat is a special cat.
He is special needs.
I mean,
He's a special little boy.
They've always looked like nutsacks to me, but they're soft. They're softer than nutsacks. Oh.
Beep, beep. Whoa.
Wow.
Grizzy boy. Look at the camera. Look at famous. I'm trying to. Look at his little you going, buddy?
Put those nuts on the back of his head.
Oh, yeah. While you can.
Oh.
Nutsack with arms and legs.
Well, There it is.
Yeah.
Yes, we've come full circle. All right, everyone. This has been the very first episode featuring Skabz the Clown.
It'll get way better from here.
Well, this is probably about as good as it gets. And toodles. Bye.